You have a body pillow?
I do.
I didn't know that.
My mom gave it to me. I use it sometimes.
That's weird.
What anime character is on it? I bet it's Asuka.
Is that the wrestler?
She's only 16, but in Germany, that's okay.
yeah, I will accept Asuka the wrestler, yes.
She was 14.
Look at these walls.
I know.
Hey,
we did it.
New walls.
We got ourselves some fan art. Also, there's this really cool thing that we got to show off because we'll never show it off again. That.
Oh, yeah.
The lights are in
Now
the
I
way.
know where I work.
The lights are in the way, but
And I
there's a
think we
Funhaus
did
logo there.
it just in time
Oh.
for us to all put on our Vincero watches.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
You may not know this name, but mine is a Vincera.
Oh, the female version.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that's true. Oh, the brother
It is. It says it right here.
Oh! Wait, really?
Says it right
Yeah.
here.
Wow, it really does.
We got a deal for you that you can hear about on these watches at the end of the show.
All right, first question this week comes from Garrett He Human. Games Done Slow is such a success. What other things that are typically done quickly would be better being slowed down? Sex.
Yeah, of course.
Slower?
That's
That's the easiest
Yeah,
one,
it always
yeah.
ends
That's the
way
obvious
too
one.
quick for most of us, right, guys and woman?
Yeah.
Elise?
I mean, I say, like, make it faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it
Takes too much time from the gym.
from
Yeah.
the gym. Thank you.
I was going to say Formula One racing because I thought if
Too
we slowed
fast.
down, yeah, it's way too fast. Formula One
dangerous.
racing, yeah, it's way too dangerous. Number one, but number two, we get to see the cars.
Look at that, there's a guy in there.
Man, I'd love to
There's
see a
actually
little guy driving.
I'm going to say the Challenger launch.
Oh yes,
rushed
absolutely.
that
Because
one a little bit.
I blinked
It was
and
gone.
missed everything.
It was gone.
Where'd it
I
go?
missed everything.
Where'd the rocket go?
You know, Big Bird was supposed to be on that.
Every time we go to lunch, I get frustrated that people in front of me order too fast. So I say, let's slow it all down.
All right.
Lines in general.
wanna do
I
that.
want more conversation. I want more, like, airy questions about what's on each sandwich.
Yep.
Take your time, man. I want to savor the experience. I want to get to know people in line. I want them to ask me questions about, I don't know what I'm getting.
More coin currency.
Yes. Counting each
Pennies,
A
nickels.
swipe, that's like an instant.
In Canada, we actually eliminated the penny. It's redundant currency.
Doesn't sound like freedom
So
to
I've
me.
been hearing a lot of that communist talk of getting rid of our time-honored tradition, the penny. I say we introduce more currency, the half penny.
The hay penny.
Bring it back.
That was an actual currency.
Yeah, and the $2 bill.
More pence!
I would say high school, because high school just like flies by. But could you imagine if it was slower and we were still in high school now? How
I loved high school.
It would be so
we
cool.
would be.
I loved
We'd
high
have so
school.
much money.
We could drive our friends around anytime we wanted. We could go to any ska concert we'd
Yes.
ever want to
Stay
go
as late
to.
as we wanted.
You go to the school during
Yes.
the day and then you teach a night school class at night.
Yes!
You can date your students.
Yes!
Well,
I mean, if the other students are also in their 30s.
Yeah,
then
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah,
That just gets us closer to Riverdale, baby.
you bet.
We're young and hot, and we
well,
will be forever.
We look more like 90210.
Oh,
Or Melrose Place.
Matt Peak, we know you wanted to say sex. So instead of sex, since Adam already said it, what should we slow down?
Along Lawrence's lines, I was going to say eating, especially when you're hungry. So many times I will be really hungry and eat too fast, and it's like I didn't enjoy that nearly as much as I could have.
if you really stretch it out, you can be eating 24 hours a day.
And you have to always be on a toilet.
Yeah.
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 Seamless tube.
Next question from Miami Natural. If your real life sex life had a video game like achievement/trophy system, what achievement do you most want, and or what is the rarest sex trophy you think you have in your current collection?
Mine would be over and done with. The trophy over and done with.
How many times have you gotten
And
it?
you earn that by finishing within 5 minutes.
Whoa, 5 minutes.
Yeah, because it's so fast. But
How is that even possible?
I barely ever get that trophy.
Man.
I think the rarest sex trophy that I actually do have in my current collection is I was thrown up on.
All right.
And I will not actually tell you how it happened.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I will just tell you that I was thrown up on in the act of some sort of coitus.
Nice.
Wonderful.
That's why doggy style was invented, to prevent you getting thrown up on.
Yeah.
Then you might get pooped on.
Does Steam or like Xbox have an achievement for like most friends on your friends list?
None of us would know.
Oh, actually,
there
on
should be
Steam.
one for this.
Yeah, then you know what? I don't have an answer.
I would want one of those cool secret achievements, like the ones in Far Cry 4. You know, when like you do the thing, you do the opposite where you abstain from the game, and it goes, you know what? You sat there long enough, the game's over. So this one's for Jesus.
You want the abstinence trophy.
Yeah, that or we do it in the butt.
Basically abstinence.
Either way, I'm going to heaven. Later, suckers.
All right, Matt Peak, what's the rarest sex trophy you think you have? Or what do you want?
I'd say the Coopergasm.
Oh, you mean-
Coopergasm!
the orgasm at the same
impossible
time.
achievement.
Yeah, the
The
orgasm
white
at the same
whale.
time. Nice job.
Is that the Menage a 2?
Yeah, it's just sex between two people.
Ooh, spicy.
Speaking of orgasms, our next question comes from Just a Lump of Canadium. If you could travel back in time and photobomb any iconic historical photo or painting, where would you go and what would you do? Last Supper.
Oh, that's a great one. I didn't even think about that.
I would do Last Supper, and I would be lying on the table like a naked sushi woman.
And they eat off you.
Jesus would be eating off of me.
Wow.
Body of me, Jesus.
Tastes like bread.
I would be definitely in the Sistine Chapel. I want to be one of the angels.
And your dick could be out.
Oh, he could be the famous angel Metadong.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have a big old angel dick.
I've always wanted that name.
Hell
It's very
yeah.
cool.
The cock of Christ.
And like people see it and they'll be like, oh, that's beautiful.
It is. It is beautiful. It's art.
Yeah, your giant hairy dong.
I would like to be in the shot of the time when Lee Harvey Oswald got shot.
Oh, it's a great picture.
I'd be holding up a billboard that says, use this code for GTA tokens or
Oh
whatever.
my gosh, you get so many.
Dude, every kid, history tech was like, wow, what a tragic moment. It could have been a conspiracy. What's this thing I could help this Twitch streamer with?
cool.
Mine would be Neil Armstrong on the moon, putting the flag.
Right.
Which I don't know who took that photo, but
Yeah, who did take
I guess Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah, a Hollywood producer.
But yeah, he'd be putting the flag in, and then I would be putting a flag that has a picture of Dick Butt.
Nice.
Nice. I burned him up.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Burned him up.
I think that I would fit right in on the back of that little Tiananmen Square tank.
Oh, so you'd be on the back
You'd
of the
be
tank.
on the tank?
Yeah,
So
I'd be
you'd
right
be-
in it.
All
That
right, I
other idiot was
understand that.
walking like
You
an asshole.
Lawrence is a communist.
I got my groceries. I'm going home. I'm not going to walk like an idiot. I got to save these shoes. I only get one set a year.
Or he got his anime.
So I'm going to hop
going
up
home.
on that tank, let it ride me all the way home.
You on the tank shouting, get out of the way!
You're stopping traffic.
All right, Matt Peak, where are you going?
What's the one where it's the old time thing where the guys are building the building and they're sitting on the scaffolding?
Oh, is it the Brooklyn
100
Bridge?
stories.
There's like a New York
something like that.
skyscraper.
New York,
Something like that,
Yeah.
yeah. Except I'd be wearing clothing of the time, but my shoes would be from today. So people would be like, look, there's a time traveler.
that
He's a time traveler.
That's enough for the conspiracy
shoes from the
theory
future.
time travel people that circle people in pictures and look, they're on their cell phone. It's like they're just scratching their ear.
Big Lebowski 97 writes, Funhaus is put in charge of Rooster Teeth's very first cruise line.
This could become a real thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What activities do each of you lead to make the most of everyone's time at sea?
I know the first place I'm going, the piano bar. Ooh. I can't play piano, but I can sing.
Sing me a song,
yeah.
Piano
So
Bruce.
I would hit the button on the keyboard that plays the song, you know, and, like, dun, 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 and then I would just sing along to that. And if they requested other songs, I'd be like, yeah, no problem, and press the same button, dun, 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 and then I'd sing along.
I would teach the ballroom dancing.
Oh.
Except we'd only do the backpack kid dance.
Over and over and
That's
over.
it. Yeah.
Gotcha. I'd be in the back of the boat in the adults only section where we'd be teaching whale hunting 101.
Oh,
I would do that off a cruise ship.
Well, we'll find something.
I'm gonna head up to Kid Corral. All the little Rooster Teeth parents got to drop their kids off. However, there's one thing kids love: it's petting zoos. So yes, bears at sea.
Oh, bears. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't expect that.
What do you think,
different
Bruce?
kind of cruise.
What
Yeah.
were you thinking? We put them in little sailor hats. The kids get to ride on them, pet them, play with them, as long as there's no waves, because that freaks them out. They get really antsy.
Elise?
I'm not generally considered one of those like forward-facing talents that I could lead an activity like that. So I'd probably be in the boiler room, shoveling the coal for the cruise ship, and I'd try to come up, but then they would say like, no, we can't have the
get back down to the engine room.
we can't have the guests seeing you like when you work backstage at Disneyland, and they're like, you can't come out here.
All right, Elise.
It's from Jove. I'm getting on a flight soon, and there's a strong possibility it will be delayed. Weather issues. What fun activities can I do on the plane to cheer up myself and the passengers?
Pretend to be a support animal. Go up and down the
Fly for
aisles.
free.
Put a little vest on?
Yeah, put a little vest on,
right.
crawl up and down the aisles, and then people can pet you and
Stuff
stuff.
crotch,
Yeah.
lick people's faces.
Climb in people's lap. You have so much room on the plane, you might as well.
I say you play celebrity charades where everyone gets to pretend to be their very, very favorite celebrity on a plane. So like Gerard Depardieu, and you can like pee on the plane. You can be like Alec Baldwin and yell about your iPad.
These are really good. I don't know these ones.
That
yet.
guy who got beat up and his glasses were crooked and he was getting dragged off.
Yeah, all sorts of fun.
I like playing the game where you fart into the seat and you see how long it takes to come out of the seat. Because sometimes, for some strange reason, when you fart into a seat, it'll stay there.
It bakes in.
Yeah.
Which is
You know what
weird.
it does though? It pushes out the last fart.
That's why it smells like other people's farts.
It's not yours.
I would get my hot plate out of my luggage, my carry-on.
Of course, you can bring that on.
Get my dry pancake mix, which
Yep.
I brought on because it was sealed and
Right.
it wasn't liquid. And I would use the AC adapter that's in the seat in front of me that never works. Plug in my hot plate.
Nice.
Get some water from the steward, from the flight attendant.
Of course.
And make some flapjacks for everyone on the plane. Make some pancakes.
That sounds real
Strawberry
nice.
guava.
Yeah, and I flip them and I go, 32C.
How many can you make before the marshal blows your brains out?
Well, I flip one in, knock the pilot out, and then I would have to fly the plane and do the whole
That's
thing.
logical.
man.
Tale as old as time.
I would set a good example by demonstrating proper hygiene. So I pop my shoes off, yank off those socks, and start clipping toenails. They
gotta
fire
show-
off though, man.
Yeah.
They rocket out of there.
You gotta be careful though.
Yeah, you're gonna get my pancakes.
So keep your mouth closed, because they'll rocket right in there.
Matt Peak, what about you? What would you do?
I think you just start up some either sea shanties or
mean,
someone's gonna join.
There's sky
You're on an
shanties
airplane,
now.
not a boat.
Okay, well,
mean, it's the boat of the sky.
Air Force shanties.
Yes, the Air Force shanties that everybody knows and loves.
Yeah.
Like the famous one, in the Air Force.
So careful. Last question from Matt.
All right, Achievement Joe wants to know, Adam, how's your stomach doing?
He's looking slim.
He's looking great.
Very flat, strong core. I saw him doing planks.
Yeah, it makes his nipples pop.
Really brings out the
I
nipples.
would agree.
Stop undressing me with your eyes.
You're undressing yourself with your hands, and we're just watching with our eyes. to be
Speaking
clear.
of watching,
Whoa, nice one, Adam. This episode of Open House is brought to you by Vincero Collective Watches. Are you looking to increase your perceived success and wealth without paying a huge price tag? Vincero has a modern and contemporary style that looks bold and professional. Get the watch built for a boss. A luxury watch doesn't have to cost you a fortune, and you'll see why when you check out Vincero. Every watch is manufactured and quality checked by hand before being shipped out to you. This is the kind of attention to detail and dedication to quality typically only seen with luxury watch brands over $500, while Vincero watches start at little over $100. With over 5,000 five-star reviews and a 2-year warranty, you can shop with confidence. You have to check them out because I know you'll love their watches just as much as I do. Go to vincerocollective.com/openhousejuly and enter the promo code HAUS to get 15% off your entire order. Don't blend in, stand out. Get a Vincero watch at vincerocollective.com/openhousejuly plus promo code HOUSE.
Actually, the real answer to that semi question is that Adam stopped eating cockroach eggs. Because I'm pretty sure that
that's most likely true.
Yeah, I think he had the cockroach eggs
They got into the coffee machine here.
over and over
But
and
then
over.
everybody drank the coffee here.
Yeah.
No, not everybody.
Adam was the only one
I mean-
who was too much of a bitch to handle drinking insect feces.
I think I figured it out though. I have royal blood, and that's why I treat you all like shit.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
it's royal blood, it's still Eastern European royal blood, which is like garbage.
yeah.
We had a
You can have all the stew you want. You want some mashed roots, sire?
No. I don't know how you didn't think about China. Obviously.
current
Wait,
or
now?
in the
Yeah.
past.
What do you mean current?
Like her corpse?
No, I'm not making a sex tape with her corpse.
They say that the clitoris continues to grow years after you die.
If you can't find the clitoris, that's how you know you're really bad in bed.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's gonna find you.
Bones?
Acid spit in Jesus, I guess.
That'd be pretty cool to see.
At least you know when he finishes.